Call First Republic at 718-380-0006 and eliminate the middleman.
So I'm here with Mr. John Fahim from First Republic Mortgage Bankers. And John, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Mona Lee. I'm so pumped, so excited.
You really are.
You know what? Because I want to have a live testimonial from one of my favorite client. Not she's no longer my client anymore. She become my family friend.
Because she's gone through the process.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's get Bridget on the line here. Bridget is your favorite one-time client. Now she's just a family member.
Yes.
He's also my brother.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You got that right, my dear.
Bridget, how are you this evening?
I'm well. How are you?
Very, very good, thank you. And we appreciate your being on air with us to tell us your true success story from First Republic Mortgage
Most
Bankers.
Definitely. It's more than success. I started with First Republic in 1999.
Oh, my God.
That's when I got to know John Fahim and Mr. Scott Susskind.
Mm-hmm.
And to tell you the truth, I went in there not knowing anything about, home ownership. And they virtually held me by the hand and led me every step of the way. In other words, the staff at First Republic, particularly Mr. Fahim, adopted me.
Oh, my.
Family. And he made sure that everyone was kind, and they were very kind to me. They, checked into my credit and what needed repaired. They repaired it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sat back and watched the process, and it was smooth sailing. I was very pleased. And so I went and recommended other people who I knew were interested in purchasing their first home.
Mm-hmm.
And to tell you the truth, I went back. I was so satisfied, more than satisfied. I went back in the year 2006 and refinanced.
Okay.
And I got a very good deal, and I was able to take cash out and do some traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a few islands, the Bahamas and Florida and other places. And I wasn't satisfied. I was hungry for more.
You wanted
because
more.
of the treatment and they offered me 5%, and I went back again this year.
Oh, my.
And yes, and I got a 5% offer, and I got more cash out that I was able to do, take the money and repair, do some odds and ends around the house. And I'm planning on taking another trip again. And believe me, when I tell you that the people at First Republic, particularly Mr. Fahim, he's a wonderful person. He's caring, and if he tells you that he's going to do something for you, he makes sure that he follows through and have his staff follow through. The people, they're very friendly when you call there, they're very amicable.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has an attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's willing to talk to you, take your number. If John isn't in the office or the loan officer with whom you're in contact, they make sure that they page the person. They get back to you before the end of the day. When you walk into that place, everybody, virtually everyone, has a smile on their face, and they treat you like they knew you for years. And it's a very comfortable climate when you walk into First Republic. And I urge everyone out there in Radio Land who is listening and who is interested in home ownership to take that chance with First Republic, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and one that you will never regret.
Oh, wonderful. My girl, you are a 3-time winner here. She's a triple winner, John.
She's a
Three
triple
times,
winner
and I will go back when the urge hits me.
Let me tell you, I'm working with Bridget since 1999. I know her. She called me, and I step by step I went with her. And then since then, Bridget is not just my client or anything. I hate to say client. I hate to say client to her. It is an insult to her. She became my sister. When she called me in my office, she tell the front desk, tell John got a sister's calling.
You know exactly who it is.
I know exactly
he knows who it is.
Yeah, I know exactly. I pick up the phone, Bridget.
Yes, that is a great thing. So I don't even have to ask Bridget, even though she said she's already done it. You definitely will be referring John to your friends, family, co-workers.
Yeah, I recommend everyone to try home ownership, and once you do that with First Republic, you will have no regrets at all. Really, you will have no regrets, and I'm telling you, they are the best.
That is marvelous. Ladies and
It
gentlemen.
is. Forget about the distance going over the bridge and paying the toll. It is well worth it at the end of the day.
Well,
You'll have no regret.
What we've done since First Republic Mortgage Bankers, they're now located in the Bronx at 3868 White Plains Road. If people
wonderful.
if they're on this end, they don't have to go across the bridge. John will meet you right here at the Link Up Studio, which is also the First Republic Mortgage Bankers office. Or, John, I know you say it all the time, you go to homes.
Yeah.
So John makes himself very, very available to his clients and
Yes, he
potential
does.
family
Yes, he
members.
does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's wonderful.
You know what?
He's wonderful.
And I'm so proud that right moment, right things. And we have been talking on the radio for the last 2 months in a row. The rate is low as 5.5. We do have people who took the opportunity, who took this perfect opportunity and want to do it, and Bridget is one of them.
Yes.
And I told her, Bridget came to me, refinanced it the third time, and then we were holding the loan, right, Bridget? And we were holding it.
Yeah. They held it for me for about 2 months until
2 months.
I was able, because I was going through, some problems with
Right.
family members back in the West Indies, illnesses, etc. And I told him, I said, I'm not ready. Could you hold it? And I think, John, you held it for 3 months?
Right. And then, and guess what? And the right time strike, and I saw the rates
The rates went down.
5.5. I said, Bridget, 5.5, let's do it. And
I
she said,
ran.
right time. And I knocked the door, and I said, Bridget said, let's go, let's
And
do it.
Timing is everything in
Yeah,
life. Wow,
yeah.
this is great. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also be a happy client just like Bridget is.
Yes,
You can be
I
on
am.
the air ultimately. All you need to do is make the call to the studios. John is here right now in the new Bronx location for First Republic Mortgage Bankers. And the number for us here is 718-652-6200. 718-652-6200. It's the number for the Bronx location. John is here. He's with me. We're going to be here till the end of the evening while we're on the radio. So you can call and speak to John and be just a happy client like Bridget is.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
guys.
much, Bridget. Thank
you.
you.
Dear. Thank you to be on the
It's been a
air.
pleasure.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
good
much.
evening.
much.
Okay.
Bye now.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
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 Yeah.
There you go. Bridget, she's a happy woman. She came back 3 times.
Three
she's a triple
times.
winner.
You
And
know
she'll
what?
come again once she sees a need.
Matter of fact, let me tell you right now. I mean, when she started first, when 1999, like we are mentioning now, this one in 2005 to 2007, we have been saying to the people that we do credit repair.
Yes.
I was doing credit repair back in 1999. Folks who called me, I never used to turn them down like the other bank, other entities. They used to say, "Oh my God,
Credit's
you got
lousy,
this,
can't help
lousy, we
you."
can't." And in those days, I remember how I build up my relationship with the people, how I make those deals happen. Because I did credit counseling, started from 1998, 1999. When people don't have the good credit, I gave them a way what to do, and they listened to me. And it took 2 months, some took 3 months, some took 6 months. In this case, Bridget's cases, it took almost 8 months to fix her credit.
Yes.
And then she came back to me and I did pre-approved her loan. And then she bought a property. That's
Yes.
what happened. And then second time she did refinancing. When I told her, I said, look, you have more bills came in again. She came to me and she said, John, I need some money.
Yes.
So what I did is that I did cash out refinance, pay off all her debts and give some additional cash. She just mentioned I went to Bahamas. I went to other places. She's from Virgin Islands. So
Yes.
she went there. Now, the third time she came in, she said, look, I need to buy another property. John, what you can do for me? Think about it. She got the property, she was signing the contract, and she called me. And I said, come over, I'll give you an additional money to buy another property.
Yes.
And she had plenty, 1999, she bought the house in 2008. She
Big-
got
lot of-
plenty of equity in her home. So she did cash out, matter of fact. And now she's looking to buy another property. So look at this, how we went from one step, 3-time crown we had, 3-time, she triple,
She's won 3 times.
3 times she won. And not only that, and she have a rate right now, it's 5.5, 30 years fixed rate she have. Can't go down. Let me tell you, a lot of folks don't understand this one. Still, my associate was here on the radio a few minutes ago, Rajan.
Rajan.
And was saying a lot of folks, we were still thinking about, are we going to do it? Are we not going to do it? Well, the time is running out. We don't have 5.5 anymore.
Yes.
First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.